What's going on, guys? It's Garrett Myers, or Yogi, as a lot of you know me as, filling in for Chandler again. Today, we are going to talk about the best time to buy a house, which is right now. And it's especially the best time to buy an investment property. So this house, Mark Wilmore, in the green sweats right here, is closing on tomorrow. It's a beautiful home. We'll give you a little tour and then talk about some of the real estate trends. So let's jump into it. So this home was built by Frontier Homes. The builder's name is Ben. He's awesome. He's been super great to work with. Yeah. And he is more of like a smaller custom builder, would you say? Yeah. And a little bit different than the big box builders that we have around town here. He builds everything with 5/8 sheetrock and just does a really, really quality job from what I've seen. So the house isn't perfectly clean yet. They're working on that right now, but we wanted to give you guys a little tour and kind of talk about the moves that Mark's making. So Mark, you went under contract on this house like 2.5, 3 weeks ago. Yeah. And it's been a quick process. Yep. And this was not the original plan. Definitely not. What ended up causing you to buy this house, or what's been going on?
I told my wife we wouldn't buy a house for a long time, just buy investment properties and kind of keep moving house to house. But the market's been so crazy with construction and material. We were under contract in a townhome, which we will later buy in December as an investment property now. But Garrett texted me one day and said, "Hey, you're moving to Idaho Falls." Sent me 10 houses to look at in Idaho Falls. And the first one we went to, unfortunately, fell through. And then we drove around. Garrett sent us some more homes. And the next day we were under contract on this one. So it's kind of been a process. It's been quick, but the builders have been awesome to work with, and we move in this weekend. So just kind of playing the game that way.
So Mark owns a duplex that you bought just over a year ago.
Yep, December.
And you're cash flowing like $1,000 a month on that?
Mm-hmm, we just raised rents.
And then Mark's been really great at house hacking. So he bought a condo in Rexburg also last year. Yep. You lived in it for a few months, and then when you had to leave for the summer, you rented it. And your mortgage on that is like $600?
Yeah, it's $625. We Airbnb'd it through the summer, and then we just got tenants in there for $1,350 a month, so it should cash flow a decent amount there as well.
Fantastic. And then the townhome that you mentioned, you're gonna house hack on that one too, live in it for this off season, and then when you go out to sell next year, move and rent it again. But that one, they were so slow on construction that it wasn't going to be done until Christmas, and so we got you talked into this beauty.
Yep.
One of the things I wanted to talk about in this video, and the tagline, now is the best time to buy real estate. If you're going to buy in the next 12 months, I would encourage you to look aggressively for the next 4 months. So if you study real estate trends, this is one of the things I wanted to talk about. The summer, spring especially, and then all throughout the summer, the market is just white hot. And then especially in colder areas like Idaho, in fall and winter, the market slows down. But it's not that the market's having an adjustment. It's just that more sellers, know that their house will sell for a little bit more in the summertime, and buyers don't want to move their crap when it's freezing cold. Yeah. So it just slows down a little bit. So this house, for example, we got it under contract at $530 or $540, but they're paying some closing costs. Yep. And then it appraised for
$552,
which is awesome. Yeah. Anytime the appraisal comes back in above asking price, especially on a new house like this, it means you did really, really well with the purchase. So.
Yeah, also helps with the down payment and your monthlies with a higher appraisal as well.
Yeah, because you have equity built in, and the bank knows that too. So that's fantastic. So yeah, if you're gonna buy a house, look aggressively right now, and especially for investors. Obviously Chandler's channel is built mostly on people who want to invest in real estate. Most people don't look to buy properties for the next 3 or 4 months, or at least they stop looking as much as they have all summer. And I mean, man, we have a group of 20, 25 people that we talk to every day that all own investment properties. And most of us have found our best deals in the fall and winter.
January.
Like your duplex, that thing's a steal.
Yeah.
And you closed on it last December.
Yeah, and another thing I was gonna say too is stuff's gonna be sitting on the market from like September and October, so you can come in and offer a lower than asking price, and most of the time get it because they don't have as many offers.
Exactly. If a house didn't sell all summer and it's still available right now, people know like, hey, winter's coming. I got to get this thing sold. So yeah, let's do a little tour. So obviously living room area. This is a bedroom. It's a good bedroom. This is a good bedroom.
There's lots of storage, which we like.
Cool. They got the mirror hung. They didn't have this up last time we were here.
Yeah.
I think that looks really good.
Yeah, it looks perfect.
And then this is your office.
Yeah.
Except we're actually getting an active Idaho Falls office. So you'll be coming to the active Idaho Falls office.
I'll be forced to go to work.
That's cool. We're going to make this guy work. So Mark's 24. This is a lot of people's dream house. You know, if you would have asked me 5 or 6 years ago, this would have been my dream house. This is really impressive, man. You've worked really hard and congratulations. Oh, they got the light changed for you too.
Yep.
Good.
Looks good.
These lights were different colors the other day, but like I say, the builder's really considerate and helpful. And
yeah, and they built the rooms out big for, you know, their kids, so they don't have to.
this is going to be the theater room. They've already got it wired for big TV, and there's no windows, so I have some theater couches I might sell you secondhand.
Perfect.
So there's going to be a graph pop up right here. Idaho has been the #1 state for people moving in for, what do they call that? For
Transplants?
transplants? Yeah, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. But Idaho's been the #1 state for the past little bit. It's also been the #1 state for appreciation.
Graph.
Yeah, that's cool. I've never done this part of things before. So Idaho's crushing it. It's been crazy. And a lot of people here think that it's a bad time to buy a house. I'm here to tell you, in my humble opinion, I won't say I'm an expert, but Yogi's opinion, and I think you probably agree with me, now is still a fantastic time to buy a house. Interest rates are incredibly low. Do you know what rate you got on this?
2.7.
That's insane. So Mark and I ran some numbers the other day. If you were to buy a $500,000 house at a 4.875% interest rate, which historically is still pretty low, just 3 years ago we were over 4.875. So that's not an unheard of rate, and they probably will get back up there at some point. So you buy a $500,000 house at 4.875 or a $600,000 house with a sub 3% interest rate, your monthly payment is less buying the $600,000 house at a sub 3% interest rate. So that's one of the biggest reasons why home prices have done what they've done, and why I think they will continue to do what they do. Interest rates are still crazy low, and especially for Idaho, people are still moving here in droves. Yeah. And where are most of the people moving here from?
California.
Stinky California. So I wore this sweatshirt to welcome all of you Californians. I don't think we can stop you from coming here, but this is my favorite restaurant. They sell chicken and waffles. It's in Southern California, so Los Angeles, kind of the Orange County area. It's delicious. President Barack Obama ate there at one point. That's how you know it's really, really good. So we can't stop the Californians, but if you're gonna come, at least bring us some chicken and waffles. And thank you for driving our home prices through the absolute roof.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, this house, I mean, I'm not exaggerating, probably 3 years ago would have sold for $275 to $300. And now you're buying it at $540, and you're honestly getting it at a discount. So
yeah, one thing I always appreciate what Chandler says is buy real estate and wait. Like the longer you wait, you're just going to be waiting and waiting. So
yeah, don't wait to buy real estate. Don't try and time the market. Just buy it and continue to buy it.
Plant your tree today.
Yeah, something that Chandler and I talk about all the time as well is, you know, if you look backwards, you know, 4 or 5 years ago when he and I started investing, anything that we would have bought back then would be an absolute home run in today's market. Like anything. You could have thrown a dart, any house would have been a steal. And who can predict, you know, no one can project that the market will do what it did, but the same thing's true for, you know, 10 or 15 years from now. So I think if you're trying to make a move in a year and you live here and you want to sell this in 6 months, you might hit a dip. But if you look at this, if you look at real estate prices over a decade period or over a 20-year period, it always goes up 100% of the time, and that's not ever going to change. So buy real estate and wait.
Yeah.
We should make a t-shirt that says that. This is the master bedroom. This is where the magic happens. Sleeping.
Yes.
Master bathroom. Show them the master bathroom here. It's gorgeous. This, I think, was the biggest selling feature for your wife, was the bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom and closet space.
So I think one of the big things is it's easy to be a superhero in the real estate market when it's a buyer's market. Yeah. We're definitely in a seller's market right now, but you still have to continue to look and continue to buy. Because if you don't find ways to get good deals right now, you're just going to sit forever and opportunities pass you by. So I think that's another pro tip, I guess I would say, is even though we're in a seller's market and we'll probably continue to be in a seller's market for the next while, don't miss out on the opportunity to continue to buy now.
Yeah, and another thing too is people are coming from out of state, so they're willing to pay more, especially for rent too. Like the demand for rent is really high. There's just not enough houses. So even if you are purchasing at a higher price or rate, then you can match that and still cash flow with higher rents.
That condo that Mark bought, we kind of gave you a hard time, all of us. We were like, yeah, it's not like a great deal. Like, I remember telling you, like, it's probably not something I would buy.
Multiple people told me, don't buy it. Yeah. It's cheap,
And now Mark's laughing his way to the bank because he's getting $13.50 a month in rent. And is that lady from out of state, the one that's?
Yeah, she works at Jackson, Wyoming.
There you go. Rexburg's cheap compared to Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. And then the appreciation on it, we got it for $126 and it's worth $185 now.
Wow. So while I've kind of got control of Chandler's YouTube channel, the keys to the kingdom are in my hands. I figured I'd take full advantage. I'm always the guy that has to do the dumb stuff, and I love it. I don't mind it. But I'm going to make all these hooligans go do some ads for our storage units. So don't miss out on that. So we wanted you guys to meet the other crew members. These guys are going to be the ad specialists while I've got the keys to Chandler's YouTube kingdom. So this is my brother Andrew. We made a video about his property that he bought yesterday. I guess I don't know which one will get posted first, but that's Andrew. This is Ryan. You guys have met him for a few times. He helped me carry some couches yesterday. And this is Malili.
Myers.
Malili, he's an adopted brother. No, just kidding, but he should be. Malili is one of our best first-year sales reps from the summer this year. So you did $220,000 in service revenue as a first year, which is incredible. Malili owns a home in North Dakota. He's working in the oil fields, working long hours, 100-hour weeks, and dipped out on that to come sell pest control with us. And now you're selling your North Dakota home, and he wants to move to Utah. I've been working on him all week because this is the land of plenty. We don't want everyone here, but we do want Malili. And then the most important character is Mark's dog, Leonard. That's a fancy name for a beautiful dog. For those of you who watch YouTube, who watch Chandler's YouTube, Chandler has a dog. And you've met my dog, you've met Drew's dog. You're now meeting Mark's dog, Lenny, who is a poofy, little cuddly ball of love.
Come here.
And he is a gorgeous creature. I think we need Chandler's dog to make the YouTube. Chandler's dog's name is Clark. He's very well trained. He's a golden lab, or a yellow lab. Old Yeller. So like this video and comment that Chandler needs to introduce us to his dog.
Do a nice little dog review.
A dog reveal.
Touch. Good boy.
I actually kind of want a golden doodle because they don't shed.
They don't shed. You can cuddle them. You can put them in the car.
But they're not nearly as good looking as Bruno. I mean, he's okay. Let's go to the storage units. We need some ads. We need to get our business back up, and I'm gonna make you guys do the funniest stuff. It's gonna be great. This is my kingdom. Welcome to the storage units. First of all, we should show you guys this. This is an update on the storage units. It's an unfortunate update. Our next door neighbor tenants are some real terrible people, and they kind of roasted us. So one of the biggest issues that we had last year with these storage units, it would freeze and then flood and then freeze and then flood. And part of that issue was runoff from these guys. I don't know why they thought they could get away with this, but they literally piled rocks up around their edge, our water is all going to come and drain and pool like all over right here. I'm sure that's gonna cost more than a couple dollars to fix. One of the best ideas we've had so far is to just build a taller one and, you know, maybe build it up to about yay high, and that'll show them. Let me give you guys a brief intro on how to make ads. This will be good for the YouTube community too. So the most effective ads, they mention something like this, and then you try and persuade people to rent our storage units. Oh, get a video of that when he's pooping. Mark, your dog.
Have you ever wanted a barbecue down here at Yogi and Chan's rental storage unit place?
Cut. Have you ever wanted to grill up some steaks, worked up an appetite while you're loading stuff into the storage units? Down here at Yogi and Chan's storage units, we provide the grill. We've even got the wood. Did you bring the steaks? Let's go grab them. Come on down.
If you need a place to store your this is the place to do it.
You want a free month here at these storage units?
Nope.
Come on down, Yogi and Chan Storage. One free month. Come on, boys. They all need to go. One free month. Come on down.
If you participate and pick your own weeds day, free snacks and Red Bull while supplies last. Have you ever wanted to learn to drive stick shift? Down here at Yogi and Chan's, free stick shift driving lessons.
Let's move.
Let's give our first lesson. Drew, you're up, buddy. You are in neutral right now. Let's see how you do here, Andrew. So you're gonna shift into first, clutches in, gas and out at the same time. Oh! Yeah, let's go. That wasn't very good. Hey, hold on. Hold on, boys. Woo! Okay, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope it was a little bit of smiles and laughs for you. That's what we're all here for. To recap, this video talked about a lot of things. Buy real estate right now. It's a good time, especially heading into fall and winter. You're going to find better deals than you will in spring and summer. So interest rates are crazy low. It's as good of a time as ever. And thanks, guys. You did good. Red Bull's on me.
Smash the like button.
Like and subscribe.
Most importantly, stay tuned for future videos.
Don't these guys have like a Rex Kwon Do vibe? Have you guys seen it?